Welcome to Agricultural Science for JSS 3. Today we study genetic engineering in agriculture. What is genetic engineering? Genetic engineering, also called recombinant DNA technology or genetic modification, is the direct manipulation of an organism's genes using biotechnology. Scientists can add, remove, or modify genes in a plant or animal to produce specific desirable traits. Difference between selective breeding and genetic engineering. Selective breeding, traditional farmers select the best plants or animals for breeding over many generations. Slow process. Only works within the same or closely related species. Genetic engineering, scientists directly modify genes in a laboratory. Much faster. Can transfer genes between completely different species, e.g., from bacteria to a plant. Genetically modified organisms, GMOs. A genetically modified organism, GMO, is an organism whose genetic material has been altered using genetic engineering techniques. Examples of GMO crops include Bt maize, also written Bt maize that has been given a gene from the soil bacterium Bacillus thuringiensis, Bt. The Bt gene produces a protein that is toxic to certain insects, like stem borers, but safe for humans. Bt cotton, the Bt cotton given the same Bt gene. Resistant to the cotton bollworm pest. Golden rice genetically engineered to produce beta-carotene, vitamin A precursor, developed to combat vitamin A deficiency in children. Herbicide-tolerant crops, e.g., Roundup-ready soybean crops modified to survive application of a specific herbicide, allowing farmers to kill weeds without harming the crop. Applications of genetic engineering in agriculture. 1. Pest resistance, crops that repel or kill pests without pesticides. 2. Disease resistance, crops resistant to viral, bacterial, or fungal diseases. 3. Drought tolerance, crops that can survive with less water. 4. Improved nutritional quality, e.g., golden rice with higher vitamin A. 5. Longer shelf life, tomatoes that ripen slowly and last longer. 6. Higher yields. Advantages of genetic engineering in agriculture. 1. Reduces pesticide use. 2. Higher crop yields. 3. Better nutritional quality. 4. Drought and disease resistance, especially valuable in climate change. Concerns about genetic engineering, GMOs. 1. Health concerns, some people worry about long-term safety for human consumption. 2. Environmental concerns, GMO genes might escape to wild plant populations, gene flow. 3. Loss of biodiversity, widespread GMO monocultures could reduce genetic diversity. 4. Ethical concerns, playing God with nature. 5. Corporate control, large companies, Monsanto/Bayer, control seeds and charge high prices. GMOs in Nigeria. Nigeria approved the cultivation of Bt cowpea, pod borer-resistant cowpea/beans, the first GMO food crop approved in Nigeria, 2019. This is significant because cowpea, black-eyed pea/beans, is a major protein source for Nigerians. Remember, genetic engineering equals direct manipulation of an organism's genes using biotechnology. Scientists can add plus remove plus modify genes in a plant or animal to produce specific desirable traits. Difference from selective breeding. Selective breeding equals farmers select best plants or animals for breeding over many generations equals slow plus only works within same or closely related species. Genetic engineering equals scientists directly modify genes in a laboratory equals much faster equals can transfer genes between completely different species. GMOs. Genetically modified organism equals organism whose genetic material has been altered using genetic engineering techniques. Bt maize equals maize given gene from soil bacterium Bacillus thuringiensis/Bt. Bt gene produces protein toxic to certain insects/stem borers plus safe for humans. Bt cotton equals cotton given same Bt gene equals resistant to cotton bollworm pest. Golden rice equals rice genetically engineered to produce beta-carotene/vitamin A precursor equals developed to combat vitamin A deficiency in children. Herbicide. Tolerant crops equals crops modified to survive application of specific herbicide equals Roundup Ready soybean equals allows farmers to kill weeds without harming the crop. Applications of genetic engineering: pest resistance, disease resistance, drought tolerance, improved nutritional quality equals golden rice with higher vitamin A, longer shelf life equals tomatoes that ripen slowly, higher yields. Advantages: reduces pesticide use, higher crop yields, better nutritional quality, drought plus disease resistance equals especially valuable in climate change. Concerns about GMOs: health concerns equals long-term safety for human consumption, environmental concerns equals GMO genes might escape to wild plant population/gene flow, loss of biodiversity equals widespread GMO monocultures could reduce genetic diversity, ethical concerns equals playing God with nature. Corporate control equals large companies like Monsanto/Bayer control seeds plus charge high prices. GMOs in Nigeria: Nigeria-approved cultivation of Bt cowpea equals pod borer-resistant cowpea/beans equals first GMO food crop approved in Nigeria 2019. Cowpea/black-eyed peas/beans is a major protein source for Nigerians. Thank you.